Hi, today we are going to learn React native animations by using the library called React reanimate. First, let us understand how to install the package of React native reanimate. There is a document called you can search in the Google for React native reanimate, as you can see, and the first link you can see that the documentation is present. If you can click on that and get started. And here are some basic steps you need to follow. You have to create a project with your own name. It's your wish. Since I am using npm, I will use npm npx. If you're using yarn, you can use yarn. And the first step is to install the package. Since as I told, I am using npm. I'll go to npm. Let's copy this and first execute this command. Let's terminate the existing one. Let's clear and copy paste. Here it's downloading. It takes few time. Yeah, it's clear. Let us clear it. Okay. And the next step is need to add a plugin to the babel.config. You have to check this folder in your React Native project and copy this plugin. Let us copy this plugin and go to babel.config. Where is that? Babel.config. And we have to create the plugins. As you can see here, it is telling to add in a plugins column. So we should copy it and we'll place it here and remove this stuff. And that's all. Next step, we have to wrap it with the wrapper. This may step may require or may not be required. First, let us execute this, and another step is there for iOS. If you guys are using iOS, you have to execute this step. Let's copy this command and paste it here. What it does means it installs the required packages required for React in the iOS. Okay, since we use Cocoa to install the packages in iOS, that's why we write it. And all set. Now let us use npm start reset cache. This is I usually use to execute this command. Here, I don't want to create a new terminal and keep on debugging that thing. That's why it all comes in this terminal. That's why I use this command. And if you want to run for iOS, you have to click on I. It may take some few minutes. Um, till yeah, we shall remove this. It is quite taking some time to build. Yeah, let us see. Till then, we shall have a deep knowledge about this file structure. App.tsx, here the whole code where you guys are going to write should be starting from here. Or whatever the components you're adding, it should be added here and so that it displays. We can create a new file. Now since I'm starting this for React Native reanimation, I'll create a folder called animations. In this folder, I will be uploading all the animation. Since this is the first class, I will explain the basics. So I will create a file called basic.tsx. Here I will write a function called function basics six. Since we can't use a div, we have to use a view and basic. We have to import those libraries, so we have to import it. Now we are all set, and here you go. It's already loaded. It's default given by the React Native. So we shall remove it and write our own function app dot return view. Let's have a view here. Text is equal to text. Okay, you have to export this thing. Control C. Okay, it's already done, and you might see the text. Let's close this. Okay, we will import this basics to this thing app.d system basics. Okay. All set to go. In place of view, we shall use safe area. Safe area view. Now we should start. We can, as you can see here, we have imported the basics, and yeah, we are ready to go. Okay, first, if you want to do performing any animations, you have to import animate from the React Native animator. Okay, for example, if you are performing any animation, for example, if you are performing the animation for the view, you should wrap the view to animated.view. So what happens means this is not a view. Animated has it's a class which is having a property called view. What it happens, it's convert to the normal view to animated view. Now you can perform any animations for this. Okay, if you want to perform, for example, let us create an square or let us create a square, and on pressing the square we shall increase the size of the square so that we shall wrap it with another view and create. This is not required. We shall create a style width. Let us consider the box size. I am declaring all the constants in the top. Box size is equal to, let us consider 25. We shall have a good size of box. Okay, width, box size, height, box size, and color, background color. We have to apply background color for this box. So hash yeah. So let us increase it by 150 so that it will be more clear to view. And let us apply some border radius. So let us declare that constant. So I will declare in constant so that then if anything changes, we shall change in the top node, go to again each line by line. So border radius. Okay, let us 50 for that border radius. Let's see. Yeah, it's a clean circle. Let us change it to DDB. It's looking nice. Okay, we need a button to click on that and increase the files. Let's play with it. Okay, we are creating a button which is already present in this, and it has a property called on press. We shall create a function. Let's create on press function. For that, sorry, let's create on press function for that. For time being, let us log it. Button is clicked. Click. Okay, we shall pass that on press function. title this has only that. Click. Hmm, okay. Let us align the flex horizontally. Flex one. Align items. Button click. Control. Let us declare that button again. I think something got wrong. Let us have a button on press on. No, no, sorry. This is not flex one on press. We are passing a function. Title click. Yeah, we are having the buttons here. Okay. We are creating when the button clicks. See, now button is clicked. Button is defined. When the button clicks, the box here should increase the size or increase the width. Let's take first example. Increase the width. Yeah, for that we have to use we have to create a variable called const is use shared value. Okay, let me tell what the use shared value and default it should take box size. I'll tell what is use shared value. Use shared value is an hook which mainly used to these are the hooks mainly used to perform any animation factory. For example, if you want to increase the width, increase the size, you can't use state. Use state is a JavaScript code which doesn't apply for native code, but use shared value can balance both JavaScript and native code. Okay. Now we have created a variable called width and assigning default value of 150 because we have declared that, and we shall replace that here with we added the value to here. We are assigning the value to that. Okay, on performing what we have after clicking, we have to increase the width of that box. Let us here take since it is a shared value, it can be modified by using dot value. Okay, any shared value, it can be anything. It can be accessed by using dot value. And we have to increment with, for example, we should take the previous value dot value and increment with 10 pixels. Okay, and we will perform use the with spring. I will tell what is with spring here. With spring, okay. All set to go. Let us check. Yeah, you can see here it's increasing. If we click again, let us see give more value. For example, 25. Control S. Let's reload and see. Is it increasing? It increase. Yeah. See, what is with spring here? Here, without giving with spring, what it happens? Let us see. See, we have to check all possibilities. See, I'm using without with spring, incrementing the existing width by 25. Let us see the difference. Okay. Let's say load handling. See, it's not perfect. It's just moving. We don't want. It should be like smooth handling. That's why we are using with spring here. With spring, what it does, it moves smoothly. Like, see, this is one thing. I think you understood. Let's change another value. Can we change the height also by replacing? And if you want, you can create the same value by or. Let us create a new different value. Height is value box size. Okay, height and we shall add that height. Okay, and we are on pressing that height dot value is equal to width spring width height height dot value increase it by 10. Okay, let's reload it. If you click on that, see it's increasing 25 pixel by width and increasing 10 pixel by 10 pixel height by yeah, increasing 10 pixel height. Okay, now we understood how to do basic animation. You understood what is shaded value. Shaded value is nothing but factoring value to perform animations. Okay, these are the values to perform animation, and you shaded value is a hook. And what is box size? So this is an initial value. Box size we are giving initial value since we want the while loading when we reload that we want the initial value should be 125 by 125. Understood? This is the way to initialize the value. Okay. Now let us go to let's perform and let's play with it. And now we are increasing and decreasing. Now I want on pressing clicking this button, it should move to right by 10 pixel, 20 pixel. Okay. By that we can perform using transform. Okay, transformation we can perform. Let us create another value by position. Position is equal to use shared value box size. Mm, Box size and on pressing that as I told the, no we don't want box size because it should be where it is, let it be 0. Wherever it is, it will be taking as a 0 position. And if we click on that position dot value is equal to width spring position dot value plus 10. Okay. Okay, if you want the position to reflect here, you have to add transform. Transform is a property in that we will have. One second. What is accepting? No. Okay. Uh, Position. Let me tell you about this line. Transform. We can perform anything like scale, translate, X, translate, Y, rotate, and I accept in future classes we shall discuss more about this transform and all. Now let us understand what is scale. Scale means we will increase or decrease the value. translate x and y means since this is an x-axis, this is an y-axis. Vertically, it's a y-axis. Horizontally, it's a x-axis. As I told, I want to move the box horizontally with certain position with 10 pixels. Leaving 10 pixels, it should move here. So that's why I'm using translate X. If I want to move this box vertically, then I have to use translate Y. Okay, I think you understood. You can see here on pressing that width is increasing by 25 pixels and height is increasing by 10 pixels and position is moving with 10 pixels from the left. Whatever the position is doing, it will move 10 pixels ahead. Let us see. See, it is increasing with increasing height and move tempo. Again, if I click, again it's increasing, again it's moving. Understood? I think you understood the logic, and it's nice. Mm. Now let us do y-axis. Okay, and I want to move vertically from up. Okay, let's use so let's use some position. We shall rename position y, position x. Let us rename position x, and this is position y. You set it whether it will be 0 by default, where it is, let it be there itself. Position y dot value with string and say all that. And if you want to add another thing, you can translate position y. So easy. Okay. Okay. 1 second. It sometimes happen. It does. Read. Okay. Okay. It works fine. Let us see as I told. We added position of the C. What will be the output? Click. See, it's moving down, and here again clicking down, it's moving down. Again clicking down, it's moving, increasing, moving down. Understood.